What's good, you guys? It's your girl Kai and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, y'all probably are like, Stalker, what? Kidnapping, what? So it's basically everything that has been happening to me like the past couple of these last 2 months leading to now, okay? So like just keep that in mind. Let's just keep that in mind. So before I even get into the whole Uber driver and the whole kidnapping, I gotta first talk about the stalker, which led to the Uber driver. So I didn't know this boy. This boy had been hitting me up on my social media for the longest. He was liking all my pictures, commenting, hopping in my DMs, hopping in my Snapchat DMs, all of that, you know? And I didn't think nothing of it, because I originally, the first time I noticed him was the fact that I was on this one app called Yubo. It's where you do your own live streams and all of that. I was on there. That's when I first noticed him, and he friended me. Now I just accept everybody who friends me. So I accepted his and he started talking to me, but I really wasn't talking to him like that. But on my Yubo, on my profile, it has my Snapchat and my Instagram. So he went ahead and hit my Snapchat and my Instagram up. So that's how it first everything started. So really I just accepted his friend request because I saw that he wanted to speak to me or whatever. So I didn't see no problem with it. Should have known. I should have known. So we get to talking. And it's nothing serious. I'm not looking for no relationship. We were just vibing with each other. So it just became a little the starting of a friendship. And so I noticed he kept on saying things he wanted me to be his girlfriend or whatever. And I would tell him boy, go get your friends. Go somewhere. He calls me on Snapchat because I'm not giving him my number or my email or none of that. I'm not giving him nothing personal of mine. So he calls me on Snapchat. And he FaceTimes me and he was like, oh, what's good, hey, you cute, or whatever. I was like, oh, thank you, whatever, ha ha ha, kiki. We were just having a good conversation. It wasn't anything, no trouble or any of that. But I remember it was the first time he called me was around 11 at night. So it was close to going to bed. But I had been up because I wasn't planning to go to sleep. And around this time I was at DJ's house in Vegas, so I wasn't here. None of that happened here, because if it was here I would have been knocked out in my bed. Don't call me, don't text me, none of that. In 11 o'clock at night I won't answer nothing. A couple of days later we were just talking, and then I asked him, I was like, okay, so do you got a job or whatever, what do you do, what's your thing? Because he would call me at times where people would be working. So I was like, okay, what do you do? Do you get a job somewhere or something? He told me no. I was like, okay. Which means you don't work. He was like, I can't work. I said, why can't you work? His reason is because he got seizures. He got bad seizures. That was his reason. That was his excuse, actually. Excuse. So I was like, oh. Repeat that. He was like, I get bad seizures and all. I was like, okay, well, how severe is it? He asked me, what does severe mean? I kind of knew something was wrong because I looked at him. I was like, you don't know what severe is? I kind of shut down a little bit. I was like, okay, this dude, something's wrong with him. I asked him, well, how many seizures you got in your life before? He was like, oh, only 2, but the last one put me in a coma. I said, well, then that means it's very severe. Then we got into, I don't know how we started the conversation, but then he told me he was on house arrest. And I was like, you're on house arrest, on quarantine? What did you do? This dude told me this is his 6th time being on house arrest.
What?
I was like, wow. So this dude got a rap sheet. I was like, what did you do? He was like, oh, I robbed somebody. I said, oh my God, I can't. Jesus. So I was like, okay. After he told me that, I was kind of like, done. I don't want to talk no more. And I told my best friends. I told them. And they were like, girl, leave him alone. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, one of my best friends, she said, it's time to block, delete, cut off. My other best friend, she was telling me like, girl, something don't sound right about him. I was like, what do you mean? She said, if he can't get a job, then how is he robbing people and still having seizures? I said, you know what? That's a good point. Oh, who does that? So I was like, I need to stop talking to him because that's negative energy trying to infiltrate my life. And I need a invisible wall, blockage, God. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get into that because that was something else. So I stopped talking to him, ghosted him, didn't speak to him for weeks upon weeks. He was calling me almost every day. At 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, talking about, why are you ignoring me? You shouldn't be ignoring me. This is like where it's got stalkerish. Like, he was like, why are you ignoring me? Shouldn't be ignoring me. So he was calling me. He was calling me on my Snapchat. He was calling me on my Instagram. He was trying to call me on my that app that I met him on, which was Yubo. I really wasn't entertaining him. He was doing the most. So then he stopped. It was like 3 weeks later that I was talking to my best friend on Snapchat, and I accidentally clicked his message. And you guys know when you accidentally click somebody's message on Snapchat, that automatically means like you read it, everything. So I try to get out. My phone want to freeze. It chooses this time to freeze. Now I'm mad. Now I'm like I'm scared. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I'm trying to get out. My phone is frozen. Then I'm clicking buttons and it screenshots his message, you guys. It screenshot his message. And you know when you do that on Snapchat, it tells the person that they screenshotted the message. Oh my God. That gave him ample enough time to text me back real quick. Talking about, why you taking a screenshot of our message? Like, what's the deal? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is the reason for all of that? He had a straight attitude, and I was like, bro, like, nobody was trying to pay attention to you. Get gone, move on with your life with all that. So then that's when things kind of got teetered even more, because then he asked me the reason why I ghosted him, and that's when I immediately thought back to that TV show Ghosted, you know.
Have you ever been ghosted? Totally left in the dark by someone you care about? No texts, no DMs, nothing.
When they come together and they find out the reason like somebody ghosted them. So I told him, I was like, the reason why I ghosted you was because, just like the TV show, I was like being so dramatic. I was like, the reason why I ghosted you was because my family don't like you. He was like, what you mean? I said, well, they don't think I should talk to you. Like, that's it. He was like, I don't know how your family doesn't like me. I don't even know them. I said, same thing, same difference. They saw your text message. They heard one of our conversations and did not like what they heard, so they told me not to talk to you. That's it. And he got mad, you guys. He was like, what are you talking about? How did they even hear our conversation? I was like, well, you talk pretty loudly, and you're on FaceTime. He said, but nothing we said was bad. I was like, a lot of things you said was bad. So he got mad when I told him that, because I hung up straight after I told him that. And I blocked him on all of it. I blocked him on all my social medias, so he couldn't get to call me or contact me anymore. And you know, sometimes I do get like a little account, like a fake account that want to talk to me. But you know what? You don't even gotta entertain them. I don't friend them back. I don't do none of that. So I just let it slide. So that was like my stalker situation. But it led over to my like almost kidnapping with the Uber. Cause when I was dealing with all of this, like him, like when I talked to him about like my family don't like you and all of that, I was in the Uber. I was in the backseat texting him. And I was like on my way. I was like like all my way from like the store that was across town. I needed to get something from across town. My mom, she had to get the car fixed, and my dad was gone, so I had to catch an Uber back to the house. So like I looked up, like during all of this, I looked up and I see that like he's still on the same path. So I looked down, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to talking to so and so. So I'm going back to taxi so and so, and we get off the freeway. Now I'm thinking, you know, you pick another passenger up when you're in the Uber. That's why you take different routes from like your original route. No, this dude took me to a whole new area I didn't even know about. Like I never been a part of that side of the town. I don't know my way from around that area, so I had no clue. Like I was looking up and I checked and I was like, where are we? And the dude, he wouldn't say nothing. My Uber would not say anything to me, and I started getting scared, you guys. I was like my heart was beating fast. Like I was like, oh my god, this dude is trying to kidnap me. He was like, then he wanted to speak up saying like, we're going to go pick up your the next passenger. I said, okay. So then he started getting like farther away, and he started like, he got back on the freeway. So I was thinking like, why is he getting back on the freeway? Like my house is just only like, if I like put up Google Maps, like when I pulled up Google Maps, my house was just only 10 minutes away. So I was like, okay, where is he taking me? Because he's getting back on the freeway, which takes me away from my house. It looks like he's trying to go towards like LA. So I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like I'll give you the direction. I'll drive myself over there. Like, take me to my house. And he was like, nah, ma'am, just sit back, be relaxed, be cool. It's fine. You're not gonna get hurt or nothing. Just relax. And he said it with like a really creepy smile on his face, and he was looking like in the rearview mirror. So I was kind of like, okay, this dude is crazy, like something's wrong. So I look across to the car across me, like the car that was next to us. So I look over to him, and the guy looks over to me, and I'm like this, like can you get me out of here? Like, help me get me out of here. So the dude, he keeps looking from, like, he's like this, like he does that. And then when he sees like I'm trying to like get out, he's like he starts honking at the car. So the Uber dude glances back at me, and like he has a mad look on his face. Like he looks like very mad. So he looks back at me, and he looks at the car next to him, and he tries to speed up. Now there were some people behind us, and I turned towards the back window because I'm trying to get out of here. At this point I was like, nope, we're not doing this. And I had my taser on me, but I can't hit him with a taser because we're on the edge. Like literally there's no barrier. Well, there was a barrier, but it was very low. It's not like the concrete one. It was like the you know, the wooden ones with the metal across it. It was very low and all of that. So I was like, okay, I can't jump out of here. So I turned to the back window, and I'm like, get me out of here. Like, help. Like, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not trying to be in here. So the people in the back, they start speeding up as well, and they start honking. Now the dude that was next to us, he starts speeding up as well, and he starts honking. So when he sees that these people are honking, like, I guess somebody, like, there was like a cop car, like a highway patrol car in the front, and they heard or saw this. I don't know if they were from the front or the back, but I remember they were close by, and they literally pulled off the freeway. We had to get off the freeway, and I jumped at the car. I was like, I'm so getting out of here. So I went to the cop, and the cop was like, okay, what's wrong, man? Like, why are you shaking? Because I was like literally like so scared. Like, I was shaking, nervous. I felt like I was gonna throw up, pass out all at the same time. Whew. It was just too much. Like, I was terrified. I was so scared. I was so terrified. And the dude, the cop, got me out of there. He got me, and he pulled me out. Like, he pulled me away from like where the dude was. And the dude was like, the Uber driver was like, sir, what seems to be the problem right here? And the Uber driver, he lied. He was like, I was just taking this girl to her house and she kind of freaked out on me, so I tried to calm her down, but she got two of these drivers involved. And I told the officer, I was like, no, he was driving away from my house. I told him to go to my house. My house is only 10 minutes away, and this man is taking me farther than where my house is. I said, you guys need to drop me off home because I can't do it. So they called my mom. My mom, she can't come pick me up. So they told the Uber driver to, like, he can leave because there was, like, no evidence. No evidence. There was no evidence of him trying to take me or any of that. I'm pretty sure they could have looked at his Uber history, like where he was getting off of and all that. So they took me home, and I ran to my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm never getting no Uber driver again. Like, if I get in an Uber driver, one of y'all have to come with me because this is too scary. I can't do that. Like, literally, my mom was like trying to calm me down. She was like, Kai, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Like, you're safe. There's nothing wrong. They got you. We got you. You're just home. Did you have your taser out? I said I had my taser out, my pepper spray, and I had you on speed dial. I was ready to go. Like, I was terrified. And she was like, why didn't you call me? I said, okay, so I didn't call her is because, like, I was literally, like, so nervous about everything. Like, I was just panicking. Like, I was like, I need to get out of here. I tried to tap on my phone. Literally, my phone got locked out because I did, like, you know how you do so many tries and it locks you out? So it locked me out. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting out of here. So I'm trying to get out of this situation. So I told her this. So yeah, that day was, like, pretty eventful. Like, that was, these, like, last couple of weeks, months have been very eventful. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my crazy story. I don't know if you enjoyed it, but I would say there's some lessons in it. Like, don't talk to strangers online, and don't be careful when you get into the vehicle of an Uber or a Lyft or any of those ride share services. Like, be very careful because you never know what might happen. So yeah, those are some lessons. Please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so you guys can get notified every time I upload a video. Yeah, anyways, I'm trying to get to 100K. Keep watching my videos, keep subscribing, show your friends, show your family, and just go along with me in this journey of mine because I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my YouTube subscribers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.